Oh, hi everyone, it's Chi-townTraci. I wanted to show you, I'm sorry about that. I wanted to show you a altered cigar box I just completed. I just did a video, but then I decided I wanted to make some changes. So it is made with the Tilda Seaside Life paper. It was a brand new cigar box, and first I gessoed it because I thought I was going to paper it all. But I gessoed it, and then since I was leaving some of it white, I painted it with, I think it was called Old White. Just, regular little acrylic paint. So then I used my Mod Podge, and I have the glossy. I don't like the glossy, even though I don't put it over, I only put it underneath, but sometimes you'll get a little bit extra here, it'll smudge on here. So I need to get myself some the matte. But anyway, so I Mod Podged it. I put on some of this. Oh, looks like some of this is coming off. I have to redo that. I used my vintage Rick Rack trim. This is trim from Hobby Lobby, and this is hot glued on, and if you don't stick it on when it's hot glued, it comes off. See, it's coming off. I'll have to redo that. This is a drawer pull from Alicia's Glitz and More, and I frontaged it. On here, this is a die cut from the paper line, and these are just cutouts from the paper, the reverse side of one of these papers. I did use my stickles, and I stickled the flowers that are from my stash. I used a little bit of lace. I used some pearl trim that was gifted to me. This was a little pearl underneath there, so I just put a flat back pearl on top. You can see I stickled up her wings and everywhere. And then I added some frontage up here and here. I love the frontage. I also sell that in the store. So and this is only hot glued, so it might come off. I probably need to use some E6000. And here, I love the Tilda papers because they always look distressed, and the whole look of Tilda is very vintage, and I just adore that. It's shabby without a ton of lace, so you can still add lace, but it's not layers upon layers of lace. It's a very kind of clean and vintage looking. So I hope this is a look that I achieved with this, because this was brand new, so it doesn't look brand new anymore. So I just added another piece of paper, frontage it, and add this because I couldn't add very much because then it wouldn't close. I was having problems with even adding the paper down here because then it was like propped open. So that's why I left it open. And then you can see I added a paper here, and then I added the dingleberry, or the pom-pom trim. I like to call it dingleberry. And just did it down here. And see, this just lifts really easily. I did use the same paper line throughout the whole thing. And then on the bottom, I used, this was like a scrap and it was open through here, so I just added another piece, but then I realized that I put it upside down, so then I had to add another piece, and then I just added another piece just to, kind of go with the whole scrappy theme, which Tilda does, so that turned out. And then my stamp, you can barely see right here. You can see I added some flat back pearl for some trim, and you can see here where this is coming off, and I'll just re-glue this. But this is for a swap at Totally Tilda. I am doing another swap in my Tilda group, which is Art Attack and Friends. It is a group for Art Attack, and I do talk a little bit about other things that I sell, but all the swaps and everything and all the pictures in the group are all Tilda projects, because I am just totally in love with this whole vintage look. And so is Cody. So Cody and I decided to do the Art Attack group. As you know, it used to be Sophie Rose, my Sophie Rose from Tutu Amy, and she kind of handed it over to us. So we just wanted to keep it in the Tilda theme. But anyway, so we do in the Art Attack and Friends, we have a swap going on right now that is for a Tilda sewing box, a vintage looking sewing box. So I can't wait to figure out what I'm going to do for that. But again, I hope you like it. I do think that it turned out super cute, and I hope my swap partner likes it. I will be adding some goodies, and playing around with the new magnolia dies that I got, and putting something together for her. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Please tell me what you think. And again, this is a paper line that I had never used before, the Seaside Life, and I really, really like it. My partner requested something in blue or gray, so this was perfect, I thought. All right, well, thanks so much. Ciao, and I'll see you guys later.